It is Future of Honor Friday, courtesy of Honor Club, ROHWrestling.com, and social media channels. Joe Dabrowski joined this week by God's Gift QT Marshall. Welcome back to commentary as we get set for tag team competition this week at our ring announcer, Nick Lundell.
This contest is a Future of Honor tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, making their way to the ring at a combined weight of 450 pounds, Nick Iggy, Kerry Awful, the Carney.
It's Todd Browning's favorite tag team, the Carnies. Nick Iggy is the ringleader, Kerry Awful, he's the attraction, he's the gargoyle, he's the sideshow attraction, if you will. Not the first time we've seen this tandem here in Future of Honor. We've seen them take out some of the best. They bring a unique flair whenever they step up to the midway, known as Ring of Honor.
Absolutely.
But it's been an eventful few weeks for the opposition, a prolific and colorful tag team, as we send it back to Nick Lundell.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 330 pounds, the Boys!
The Boys, of course, are synonymous with Dalton Castle. They are very well known. They're inseparable from Dalton Castle, but Dalton has been recovering physically and psychologically from that Ring of Honor World Championship loss. Will that play into the frame of mind of the Boys here this week?
You got to think that it will. I mean, I'll be honest with you, Joe, I can't tell the two apart, so I hope you guys did your homework and you spoke to them and you can figure it out.
Well, we're certainly going to do our best. Sometimes the Boys are so rapid in their movement, it's like there's 6 or 7 boys out there.
Absolutely.
As referee Mike Posey signals for the Code of Honor to be followed. We have 4 very unique, eclectic individuals.
You guys are 2 different people.
The Boys do everything in synergy.
It's very good.
That's what I would do, Joe.
And Iggy and Awful with a jump start. Let the sideshow begin. Step right on in. It is the brains of Iggy, the brawn of Awful. But again, the cohesion of the Boys as they step out of harm's way.
Is that a chair or a table they just made themselves into?
They are very adept at becoming human furniture, thanks to former world champion Dalton Castle and also great wrestlers. That's been the advantage of Dalton's reign as world champion. We've seen the Boys start to shine in 6-man competition on the main roster and here on Future of Honor as well.
Okay, now which one's legal?
That is boy number 2 in the ring, and now that is boy number 1 in the ring. Got it? There's a cover for 1 on Nick Iggy. You gotta wonder, are the Boys putting extra pressure on themselves? Is there a different frame of mind knowing that the momentum is not on the side of Dalton and the Boys for the first time all year? Can they adjust? Can they get back to their winning ways here this week?
I hope so. I mean, but they're in the tough with the Carnies tonight, and I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, God. Great double team offense that time as Awful assists Iggy as the Carnies do. It's a great double team cohesion as they're looking to school the Boys here at tag team competition. And speaking of schooling, big news in Future of Honor when it comes to various world-renowned training schools now affiliated with the brand new ROH Dojo in Baltimore.
Absolutely, Joe. We have 4 of the top facilities in the United States have now partnered up, and one of yours is yours truly, the Power Factory, ran by myself, God's Gift, and Glacier Ray Lloyd.
There you go. You look at the Monster Factory, the MCW Academy, the Team 3D Academy, of course.
Absolutely, and I was trained by the Team 3D Academy and the Monster Factory, so to be with them is, oh, it's an honor and a privilege.
Meanwhile, the Carnies in the ring dominating, looking to be the most prolific sideshow attraction since perhaps Cuckoo the Bird Girl or Schlitzie. But be that as it may, it's Kerry Awful in the ring right now, using that brawn, using that power, and certainly that unorthodox nature. And he's friendly too. What do you think? Would you pay to step underneath the big top if Kerry Awful? Wait, there's a cover. 2 count. Would you pay to step in underneath the big top if Kerry Awful was the headline act on a 10-1 on the midway?
No, Joe, I'm good on that. Not with kicks like that.
We've seen the Carnies battle the likes of Cheeseburger and Will Ferrara coast to coast as well in Future of Honors past. They're always facing the best, and they always have a good showing for themselves.
Absolutely, and I don't know, a little fun fact. The Carnies are world-traveled, and God's Gift has stepped in the ring with the Carnies at one time or another.
Boys reaching for a tag.
Nobody leaves the circus, Joe.
Without a smile, he says,
Oh,
without
okay.
a smile. Don't be so morbid. And I think Iggy might force the issue as far as a smile.
At least he's got gloves on, right?
2 count only, you know, something to be said about twins being separated from one another when they're close to each other their whole lives. One can feel the other's pain. You got to wonder what's going through the mind or the body of boy number 1 watching boy number 2.
And you're sure that's boy number 1 in there?
Well, yeah, he told me earlier. How do you not know that? Don't you do your research?
Doing my best, but I'm really confused right now.
Well, there's a boy in the ring and there's a boy on the apron, and together they're the boys, right?
Absolutely, like thing 1 and thing 2.
It's Kerry Awful now. He might be more adept at being described as a thing than anything out here.
Absolutely. This is circus country in Nashville, is it not?
Certainly is, and I believe they're natives of this area as well. And the boy trying to battle back, and the struggle the boy's going through may be similar to Dalton Castle's struggle to defend that Ring of Honor World Championship. He was defeated by Jay Lethal. It was an Honor Club exclusive. It was live. History was made, but the boys look to the future now. Sunset flip as Kerry Awful is reeling.
Hey, he can't use that.
He's trying to fan up, is the illegal boy, but Awful adjusts and steps on the arm. And there's that raw, bare bones power of Kerry Awful, unmitigated and unorthodox.
And now I see why he wears that mask when he's out there. He better put that thing back on.
And the boy in a bad, bad way as Awful used his body weight as an offensive weapon. And the boy has been neutralized. Cut the ring off out of hypotenuse.
Safe to say that boy, he better make a tag.
And the boy gets a tag.
There it is.
With one arm immobile, desperation. Boy number 1 now the freshman.
There you go, stick and move, boy.
Absolutely. Got to show that quickness. Got to fan up. Tip up. Boy going for sliced bread, but counters it. The Carnies collide.
Now's your chance.
And there's that Acai DDT and that scream to no, I can't really call it a battle cry. It's more of a squeal of enjoyment.
Absolutely. They're not called the boys for no reason.
Boy number 1 charges in. Oh, and pays for it. That's boy number 2. Notice still unable to have full range of motion in the arm, but a great adjustment. Springboard, nicely done. And the boys building some momentum here, but Iggy intervenes and the ringleader.
That's right by the hair.
Yeah. The carnival talker manipulating everybody's emotions just as the jobber fires an animal powerbomb. Good grief. And now look at this. And that's called greetings from Tennessee.
That's keeping the boys together, huh?
Quite uncomfortably, double cover.
And a double kick out, Joe.
What a statement it would have made if the Carnies could have pinned both boys simultaneously.
Boys are looking like men out here tonight, Joe.
Without
Taking
question.
a lot of punishment.
And check this out. The boys ducked underneath the attempt of the offense by the Carnies. Hurricane Rana nicely done. When the boys are in there next to each other, as Iggy gets dropped hard with the soles of the shoes, again, it's like they're thinking with one mind. Oh, back cracker. And now from the front.
Cover them.
The boys get the Carnies from all sides. And the circus tent has fallen.
Wow.
Here are your winners, the boys!
QT, gotta believe that Dalton Castle is watching somewhere battered and bruised and mentally with a lot of questions and a lot of baggage to sort through. But he's got a reason to smile this week because the boys have gotten the job done. The boys win big on Future of Honor. What do you think?
Battered, bruised, and proud, Joe. Proud. Proud of these boys that look like little men out there.
Proud of themselves. It's some good news to take back to Dalton. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us on Future of Honor. For QT Marshall, I'm Joe Dabrowski. We'll see you next week.